Well, that was a deck.
Mhm.
So what do you have in mind? More on the
Uh,
fun side, I hope,
yes.
for anyone
Uh,
except for us playing.
double attack trigger, dude.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Let's do the.
You're gonna do another 3-color deck and sit here for 10 hours as we try to cut 2 cards?
Look, it's fine. Uh,
So do we wanna do this like in extra combats? Uh,
yeah,
or
yeah, we're gonna play creatures that give extra combats. Yes, just because it's good. What do we want to name it?
um,
The commander's Isshin something.
2 heavens is 1.
And to anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about,
Measure twice, cut once. There we go. Measure measure twice, cut once.
if a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, of a permanent you control, yeah, which yes, you control curses, so to trigger that ability triggers an additional time. What'd you say?
So measure twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. Hanzo says that.
Hmm.
And it's also, you think about it, you get 2 triggers for 1 attack. I like it. So,
Atali.
Atali.
Oh wait, we have to.
Yeah, put our dude. Um,
Okay, Aurelia. So we're gonna play Helm. Aurelia. Combat Celebrant.
ooh,
Dodo.
Fervent Charge. That's a card.
Fervent Charge, you said?
Yeah. Whenever your creature controls attacks, it gets +2/+2 at the end of the turn. Happens twice, so attacking creatures get +4/+4.
Ew. Oh, what was that guy? It was like Martin Storm. Hold on, it's like Martin Storm. What was that guy I was talking about last week that gets like plus equal to the amount of all creatures you control that are attacking?
Oh, it was that really old card, right?
Oh, we're definitely gonna play Morog.
Mardu Ascendancy is kind of cool. So whenever a non-token creature you control attacks, you get a 1/1 red
Why
goblin.
is it not? How do you spell his name? Moomo. Say it again. What card?
It's just Mardu Ascendancy. It's when you attack with a creature, you get a 1/1 red goblin. So you, but it's whenever a creature. So you basically, if you attack with 2 creatures, you get 4 goblins tapped and attacking. Like, you get really annoying really quickly.
Gold. Goldspan
Goldspan
Dragon.
makes treasures. Uh, Hero of Bladehold is Battle Cry, which is an attack trigger. And whenever it attacks, you get 2 more creatures tapped and attacking.
And then what? I'm trying to find the name of this dude.
Oh, this is kind of gross. Brutal Horde Chief. I completely forgot about this dude. So whenever a creature you control attacks, the defending player loses 1 life and you gain a life. But that means 2 for each creature. And whenever a creature your opponent's controls becomes blocked, you can make people block this turn. You
Scourge
get
of
to
the
just choose
Throne.
how they block.
Hold on, where's my boy? Uh,
Oh my god, that's gross. Okay, you find your dude. I'll wait for you to find your dude, and I found something that's really nifty.
I can't find it. I thought it was like Martin Storm something. Hold on. Martin Storm Gold? There we go.
There he is. Yeah. Oh,
Storm
it's got that
Gold.
weird Stromgold. That old ass card.
Yeah, read this though.
Yeah, no, I remember we read them. Yeah.
So what were you talking about?
Oh, shit, I just let me find it. So, Kazul, Tyrant of the Cliffs. Because the way your command is worded is that if a creature attacking causes a trigger ability of a permanent you control trigger, it doesn't say your attacking creature. So that it's a permanent you control that triggers when an opponent's creature attacks you. So it will trigger him twice.
Oh yeah, there's black enchantments that do that, like it'll deal damage to them and stuff.
Hey, yo, Tom, Duelist Heritage will trigger twice. You could choose 2 creatures to give double strike. It's actually kind of funny because it's a triggered ability too. Sun Titan seems kind of cool too, I guess.
Grave Titan.
Oh, there's also the Ryu Storm's Edge is the first strike when a
What-
7 Ryu control attacks alone.
What's the
Untap it.
what's the red Titan called?
Inferno Titan. Oh, Aurelia the War Leader. I like. You got her in there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what's the other thing you said?
Um. Whenever a creature attacks you, I don't know. I'm just looking like a bunch of attack trigger stuff.
Archon. Archon.
Curse of Opulence is kind of
Yeah,
gross
that's the
because
one I was telling you. You get a gold. Yeah.
you get 2 because when your opponent's attack because it's a permanent
Yeah.
you control triggered by attacking creature. Ruinous Ultimatum out in this deck, I think. Oh, it's Lelia, the Blade Reforged. Because she's an attack trigger.
What's the white creature that is like a Brimaz, like, but its power and toughness is like equal to the number of creatures you control? It got printed like
Oh,
decently
it's
recent.
Adeline. No, that's something else. That's whenever its power to ignore creatures you control. Whenever you attack for each opponent, you get a 1/1 white.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
no,
what's
actually,
that
that's
called?
pretty good.
What's
It's
that called?
Adeline.
How do you spell it?
It's ADELINE.
Yeah, no, it's broken. It's got vigilance, its power and toughness its power equal to the number of creatures, and then so you'd get 3 creatures a turn from attacking with just that. Do you want to play Brimaz? I don't know though.
Cunning Rhetoric is kind of interesting. Whenever an opponent attacks you and/or a planeswalker you control, exile the top card of that opponent's library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana if it was any color.
What is it called?
It's called Cunning Rhetoric.
Okay.
Because we're an attack deck, you want to run Iroas?
Yes, that sounds good. Phyrexian Arena. Phyrexian Reclamation.
What do you think about Kenko Tin Street Kingpin, the one that attacks gets counters?
Yeah, it seems good to me.
Did you get Combat Celebrant? Yeah. Do you want like stuff like relentless assault? Just take extra combats. We're attack triggers deck, so I feel like getting as many attacks triggers as we can.
Yeah, what's the broken one? The enchantment?
Oh, aggravated assault.
Is, is that
Audacious Thief is kind of interesting. Whenever it attacks, you may draw a card and lose a life. So it's just an attack draw two. I mean, he's not huge, but World at War is the rebound extra turn, extra combat.
Does it seize the day?
I was gonna say,
target creature after this. No, that's only one creature though.
Waves of Aggression is one that we can play. It's untap all creatures that attack this turn. Gives you additional additional combat, which is really cool with Morog if we get in play.
It also has retrace. That's so good.
Mm-hmm. Probably should run a Chrome as well.
We could play
What's Scourge of the Throne?
What's the all the damage gets doubled?
Oh,
The creature?
Rage Reflection?
No, the angel. That's double strike.
Oh, Gisela. The golden light, I think, or the blade of gold light.
Yeah. And then there's also fiery emancipation. Damn.
Yeah, that's getting up there in price. It's really good. Oh, you know what I was thinking of too? Fuck, where is it? I gotta find it.
Vault of the Archangel. What's some of the Boros lands we can play?
We have Sundown Pass.
No, not like the multicolored ones, like the activated ones.
Oh, you know what's really funny is we actually
Slayer's
could run
Stronghold.
we could run the Handwire Battlements and the other side of it and get the morph creature that makes when it attacks makes 2/3/2s.
Sure, Handwire Battlements. Let's go.
And the creature I think that goes with it is let me find it. It's not a terrible creature. It's a Handwire Garrison. So it's the same thing except Garrison. So yeah, it's when it attacks, you get 2/1/1 humans tap and attack it. So you get 4. It's not bad.
No.
And this other side is trample haste 7/4 whenever it attacks. Whenever Withering Township attacks, you put 2/3/2 color Eldrazi horror creature tokens tap in the battlefield, tap attack. So that's 4. So that's 12 damage right off the bat.
What's the double strike land?
It's not Slayer Stronghold.
I got
think
Slayer
it's-
Stronghold.
I think it's literally Boros Garrison, isn't it?
That's not the bounce land.
No, that right. No, that is. Never mind. Yeah. Well, I know which one exactly you're talking about. Slayer Stronghold. Nope, that's the one I just got. Stonehorn, Fortress of the Legion. That's what it is. Sunhome. Sorry, Sunhome, Fortress of the Legion.
There we go.
Oh, so the thing, Vengeful Ancestor. So it's a 3/4 flying dragon spirit that whenever it attacks, deals. Whenever it attacks, it goads a target creature.
Yeah.
So you go 2 creatures. Yo, that's actually kind of cool. So Adriana, Captain of the Guard. So she has melee. So whenever this creature attacks, it gets +1/+1 at the end of the turn for each.
Oh
opponent you
yeah.
attack.
Yes, I know that. Yeah.
And
I
it
know.
gives other creatures melee, so you go big swing and they get a big buff immediately.
It's +6.
And then you also get because you get it goes +6 immediately. And if you get an extra combat, it goes to +12. That seems good.
I think play like Whip of Erebos. Get that life link.
What about? I know it's not as great, but what about Ankle Shanker? I think it's just really cool utility because we're attack-based strategy. First strike, death touch on all your creatures that are attacking. I know you don't get much.
Oh no,
other...
no, I like that. I think that's fine.
Wow, flawless maneuver is still really expensive because if you have your commander, it's still $20, but creatures in control gain indestructible.
Yeah, I play it in Gishath.
And we also run a Chrome as well. I mean, we're an attacking strategy.
I got it.
Oh, what about Disrupt Decorum? Just make everybody attack everybody else, so you get a free
of Faith. Like that, dude. What is it called?
Disrupt Decorum. Go to all creatures you don't control. Basically, you cast it, you go through a round of turns, and then basically almost the entire board is tapped. Oh, Blade of Selves seems really good in this. Oh, and Tome of Legend is also really good in this because you get double counters on it.
Wasn't there some like Commander Legends cards with like that have like attack triggers? Like the creatures that can attack all your opponents, they have like the Encore. Encore MTG.
Of course, I think you just isn't it just you play it from the graveyard?
Yeah, but some of them had attack triggers. Look, see this one.
For each opponent, create a token. That's actually kind of cool, especially with that Rakshasa because it is an attack trigger. Would you want to run any of the smaller Eldrazi with attack triggers?
Oh, right. I like is it Artisan? The one that reanimates things?
He's
like
real
him.
expensive in a deck that's not going to ramp too hard. I mean, unless we run like the Sword of the Anime, because that is an attack trigger.
Oh yeah, we definitely play that. We could play a good amount of ramp. Like, you know, we can make sure that I mean, you know, if that betrays.
What about Triumphant Adventurer? He's the dude that attacks, and you venture into the dungeon, and if it's your turn, you has first strike. It just basically digs 2 into a dungeon for free every turn because he's got death touch and first strike.
Why wouldn't we play Nadar? Or what's the?
We could run him. Oh, that's right. He double triggers too on his attack.
And then what's the other dude you said?
Triumphant Adventurer. just to get the little bit of value in the maybe the few treasures and draw cards out of them. Because Triumphant Adventure is really hard to block.
Archetype of finality, is that the yes? They have Death Touch.
What about the new Olivia that attacks, reanimates a creature? I guess no, if it dies, you lose the vampire, it gets exiled, right?
Yeah.
What about Drana the Last Blood Chief? She attacks and defending player returns a non-legendary into play. I guess it's non-legendary, maybe it's not as good.
We have this thing. I mean, this reanimates anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has Encore, so we can do it again and get 6 things.
Oh my, Mangara the Diplomat, I completely forgot. Whenever an opponent attacks with a creature, if it's 2 more of those creatures attacking you, so that would trigger twice because it isn't an attack trigger. That's really interesting of how he works. It's not a creature you attacking; it's a creature attacking.
They worded it well.
Nervous Skynet Vanguard attacks creature white soldier attack. That's half an attacking. Yeah, that's just okay.
Anguished Unmaking. Generous Gift. Utter End. The Devil.
Generous Gift.
I got Generous Gift.
Oh, you want Painful Truths? Just you basically would end up drawing 3 cards and losing 3 life. Oh, Vandal Blast, I still like.
Vandal.
Just to get rid of issues.
And Heliod's Intervention.
Yeah.
That's good on that. Okay, so Soul Ring. I think this is going to be like a Gilded Lotus deck too.
Okay, how about this card? Dolmen Gate. Prevent
Oh,
all
yeah,
power
yes.
damage.
I know that, yes. It's another Iroas, yeah.
I just like the redundancies of them because like where it's really important in this kind of deck.
Yes, I completely agree with you. Because we can't really do unblockable. Okay, so what did I get so far? Gilded Lotus, Soul Ring. Okay, so Arcane Signet. Thoughtless. I mean, probably not really relevant, but we never know. I don't know. So now Boros Signet. Rakdos Signet. The other one is Black White Orzhov.
Nope. I was wondering if there's any cool planeswalkers we could run, but eh.
So the talismans we got.
You just went past one up top, yeah.
Yeah, this one, and then this one. No.
Oh, that one, yeah, the
This
black,
one.
white, and the one on Indulgence underneath it.
Still $6.
Yeah, people are realizing that they're real good.
Surprised there's nowhere they're like attack triggers. Like, there's probably some new ones from the new set that, like, you know.
They're all samurai related.
Yeah, I guess that's poop.
And so they all have to be attacking alone, which I don't really like. I'd rather go wide. Revenge of the Ravens is whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control that control loses a life. I think we want to keep things more so of that effect on like on us attacking.
Revenge of the Ravens, you said?
Yeah, but it's if things attack us. A Hell Rider is an attack trigger. Whenever a creature you control attacks, it deals 1 damage to player or planeswalker it's attacking. So it has to be at the person you're attacking. It's not as you choose, but
It's fine. It still seems decent. Extra bunch of damage.
the Onin War Leader is another creature that attacks that makes tokens. We have a lot of token making. Do you think like Anointed Procession might be worth playing?
What about like
That version.
92%? Hold on. I guess it depends on how much. I don't know if it's like a ton.
Maybe not.
It's 1, 2. 6, 7. Yeah, it's just 7. Oh, 8. I put in Rage Reflection too. I like the double strike.
No, yeah, I like that too. Yeah.
And we have Fiery Emancipation, which is just broken. This says I don't
You know,
care. I don't care
Kroxa
about.
has an attack trigger too.
Ew, Derek.
Just
Ew.
saying.
Ew. So does If That Betrays. I think we could stay away from that stuff. I like the Artisan because it has other utility.
There's the 1/7 drop where a defending player has to sacrifice or exile 2 permanents.
Bale of Balagad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
Bane
do
of
that.
Balagad, that's
Bane,
what it is.
Yeah, Bane. Yeah, we could do that one.
So
Balagad!
recovery.
Balagad recover. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
It's from the Zendikar.
Hmm?
Get it recovering after it's been destroyed by the Eldrazi. You get it, Tom?
Yes, I think this is the most fair one, probably, but it's still 7/5.
Well, it's exiles. The other one still sacrifices, so they like. I think it's another one that's 7 Annihilator 2 or 3, but
Are we gonna be those people? Hey, you know
maybe
those lands you had?
let's get some ramp in here, or did you already go through it?
I got that and the removal and yeah.
Did you hit Felwar Stone?
I'm gonna do Chromatic Lantern.
All right.
I think we're good. I got the talismans. So we have this. That's a draw.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, half, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which is good.
All right, so you got Command Tower in there?
Oh, I didn't start putting the lands in.
Hi, oh my god, boss. You know put land in. Why you do this?
Oh. So Shatter Skull smashing?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Crypto.
We can play Agadeem's Awakening. Malakir
Rebirth.
We could probably do Valakut Awakening.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, worse is just land. I don't know if we want neither run Shelter.
Which one?
It was
Shijiri Shelter?
But that can't come in clutch randomly. There it is.
Yeah, I like this one. So it's like 5 NDFCs.
Anyway, so we also have Savia Triome in this one. We have a Triome. Man, the Triomes are all going up in price. Is that going to be a random card that's going to have to get reprinted?
Yes, of course it is.
Godless Shrine. Sacred Foundry. And then Blood Crypt. We got Sundown Pass. a new one, and Shattered Sanctum, also a new one. Oh, do you think this is a Bajoku Bog deck?
Wait, what's the other? There's one that we're missing,
Oh, right.
right? Or did I?
Yes. No. It's
It's the red black.
Haunted Ridge. I was saying, do you think this is a Bajoku Bog deck
Yeah, we can just play it if you want.
and Urborg?
Urborg, yeah.
You know, Den of the Bugbear technically has an attack trigger too.
Oh, we definitely play that then. And so does the Eye Tyrant, right?
Yep. It exiles a card from a graveyard.
Do you know how expensive? Look at the price of this.
Yeah, I saw that. About actually, no, I don't like that one.
I got the good
Anyway.
lands. I got Vault of the Archangel, which is going to be strong.
So, spectator seating. Vault of Champions. And my favorite, Luxury Suite, because it's pretty sweet. Caves of Koilos. The Battlefield Forge. And the painful one, Sulphurous Springs. Okay, it's not as bad.
I don't know. Jesus.
Graven Carns. Go back to our Rugged Prairie. And then what we need, black, white, right? Is the other one, the filter. Fetid Heath, I think. Yeah, Fetid Heath. Do you want to?
Oops.
Do you want to run Myriad?
Did I just?
Oh yeah. Oh, we got to put basics in, right? Yeah, with all the going shocks, battle bonds, pains, and now the slow lands, like fills up such a nice spot of lands and really good colors and filters, without being like too crazy and all being able to enter untapped for the most part.
And if you want to get crazy, you could play the buddies in the temples, but I just don't think you really need them. We're almost at full lands anyway.
Like, we don't really ramp, so we get to run a lot more like cool lands in just the main board, because like, I mean, I guess we do have.
We put 2 more lands in. It looks like we're mostly red and black, so we'll just put an extra swamp.
But then don't we have Swordy Amethyst or the Animist?
Right.
Thing is, I don't really think I want to take anything out. Is it worth running just to rip out every basic out of our deck?
Yeah, it's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 basics.
So it's like, what, 3 attacks and it gets them all if we haven't drawn one of them?
What about this?
Yeah, I'm just
Cut it for like a basic?
Yeah.
What about like the Hive of the Eye Tyrant?
That one I care less about. I mean, it has Menace. The Den of the Bugbear is kind of cool because it makes creatures, and if it gets blown up, oh well.
Okay. So now the count's better.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now. So yeah, it's fine. All right. And we have the better ones still, so like the Double Strike, Bajuka Bog, the Battlement. Yeah, okay, we're good. So that puts us at 16 cards to cut.
All right.
Okay, so we have 35 creatures.
We have a lot of non-creature spells in here.
Yeah, but it's the recursion, which we're barely playing any recursion, by the way. Burn on token. Okay, so Double Strike.
Cunning Rhetoric, I'm just okay about. They have to attack us to get the value of it. And if you play it, people just won't attack you until they kill you, and you get one spell.
Still not terrible. Whenever an opponent.
Yeah, but the creatures probably won't attack us for a while.
Should probably play like some kind of recursion. Maybe like the Emeria that like you play a land in, or like a Palace Siege or something. I like Palace Siege.
And we also have the spell that puts a bunch back. Paganim's Awakening.
Yeah, but you know it's only different converted mana cost stuff. So, but yeah, okay. So I kind of like the lifelink because you could get reckless. This seems good. This all is just ramp. This still seems good. This is combo. This is yeah. I don't see any of this really getting cut unless we have too many legendaries. How many do we have? I think we really don't have that much. 1,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
no, Inferno Titan's not. 7, 8, 9, 10. 12,
Like what,
13.
13 out of them?
Still got like 20.
Less than half. It's like a third.
But the problem is it misses the attack triggers, right? It just makes more copies of them attacking, right?
What does?
Blade of Selves makes it miss attack triggers, right?
But it's an attack. Blade of Selves is an attack trigger.
Right.
But yeah, you miss out in that sense just to get a bunch of copies of them tapped it.
But like if you put it on Grave Titan, that's 6 extra Grave Titans attacking.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you don't get like you don't get the triggers, but like it's more about the damage you get. It's like if Grave Titan said like when this attacks makes 3 attacking copies and 2/2.
Yeah, that's
zombies.
what I'm saying. Like that's where it's good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It says at the end of combat. Oh, they're smart. If they lasted until the end of the turn. Okay, so do we care a lot about like the damage dealers? That's actually really good.
Yeah, especially if we get our creatures like really big and
Captain No Blocks.
all right. Yeah, Audric. I think it's Tactician.
Yeah, we gotta play him.
Okay, so maybe we don't need the single damage dealers like Hell Rider. Because it's whenever it's like what 2 damage per attacking creature as a defending player. I can't get there though, but I like melee. I kind of like ankle shanker. First strike and death touch is equivalent of making them kind of unblockable. Do we care about the dungeon?
I don't think
Maybe
so.
it's just too cute. Maybe it doesn't do enough for this. I like the goading dragon. He's really cool.
This thing seems. So when it attacks, all other attacking creatures get ++ until end of turn. Here, let's look up like the. There's probably like a.
So his oracle text says, whenever he attacks, other attacking creatures get +1/+1 the end of turn. For each attacking creature other than Martin Stormgald, whenever Martin Stormgald blocks, other blocking creatures get +1/+1 the end of turn. For
Oh,
each
I didn't even know about the
blocking creature
blocking part.
other than Martin Stromgald.
Yeah.
That's what he do.
Yeah, so he makes things massive. But he stays as a 1/1.
Yeah,
But they get massive.
but yeah, it's more about like the global anthem. I mean, we could play Elish Norn.
Yeah, I don't know though. Okay, so the rest of this I like.
I also realized why X-Wing for that other deck we made works so well because our commander also just has flying and trample randomly.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so this is whatever. So it's for each creature we make 2?
Yeah. So you attack with 4 creatures, you get 16 because it
Jesus.
goes 4 to doubled. Yeah, that gets kind of a little bit bonkers, and you can also sacrifice it to like give your creatures a big
Okay,
defensive buff.
we can cut Bedevil because we got just better removal. Okay, so maybe we don't need this and Ruinous, but they're both very good.
Yeah. True. Maybe we need to worry less about spells and like just keep committing to the board and not draw a handful of non-creatures.
So maybe this.
Yeah,
Because the
I
problem
just like that because,
the problem I have with Goad a lot of the time is they could just play creatures after.
but then that means they're playing like not the creatures they wanted in play. I guess it's true. But then like if we're attacking them, just the less creatures open to deal with.
Huh. And he's like randomly $10. Kind of funny.
Yeah, well, because he's from Ice Age.
Maybe it sucks because he stays a 1/1. But
He buffs everything else though. That's such so much damage
if you're
potentially.
because like if you're attacking with just 5 creatures, that's +8.
And even if he dies, you think about it like it's like playing a spell that like a big buff spell across the board. Man, if we were in green and we could play the unnatural growth and double all power.
Ugh. I mean, we have the double strike. I mean, and fire emancipation. That's about as good. And Gisela. God forbid. God forbid those are both in play. God forbid. Okay, so we gotta start making life choices. Is the goad good enough?
Okay, maybe we cut the Eldrazi. Maybe it's just like okay, like the 7-1.
This one?
Yeah, it's they exile what they want, so I don't think we're ever gonna hit things exactly that we want. And if we're waiting
But
that long
4 cards a turn? I think I'd rather
from
cut this.
yeah,
Like I think this is nuts. 7 mana 7/5 that they have to exile 4 permanents a turn. That's kind of really annoying. Like
yeah, even if it's just one attack, but things are just gonna hit things that they don't care about, or if they have a ton of tokens.
but that's in regards if they have tokens. Like decks are
Yeah,
always
true, I
good
guess.
against Eldrazi's if that's the 16 squirrel meme. But
Yeah,
like
sure.
but
I guess you're also not gonna send Bane of Balaget at someone who has 30 tokens.
exactly, you can just send it at the other player that just got their mana rocks and like their commander and a couple creatures that they don't want to lose and they're gonna end up sacking lands. We could get rid of the death touch, but this still seems like really broken to me.
Yeah, it's kind of like why I really like Ankle Shanker too. It basically does the same thing.
Because we have the double strike and the death touch, and then they can't have death touch, which is nice. It just feels like a good thing to have.
Hmm.
I wish our commander had some stuff so we can play alphabet soup. Like even just like vigilance. What we think?
I would love it, but it's so much mana. I love Parhelion. Don't get me wrong. I love that card.
I mean, I put the good. I put the. We got the Gilded Lotus. We got the.
Yeah, yeah. We got some rampy. We got the sword of the anime. We could do it.
Yeah. Dude, this is too difficult. I just want to play all of it. Can we just leave it up and we just won't tell anybody?
Yeah.
It's all good.
How many more? How many more do you have to cut?
11.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm calling call it for the night, Tom. You guys, you have a good night. You figure it out.
uh,
I still think we are a little heavy on creatures and like the non-creature spells in total.
so this just gives 2 creatures a turn double strike. And then we could target our opponent's stuff.
For the weird shenanigans, but I guess it's not as good as other stuff.
And we have like the permanent death touch or double strike, I mean.
Hmm.
Like this is good, don't get me wrong. Like especially if we have a flyer with like an attack trigger. It's I mean not that the attack trigger even happens twice, but yeah, I guess double strike's not that important. The extra combats are more important. I like this. This is like super ramp. But the problem is this also gives them stuff and I hate that. But it gives us the most.
And we get twice the amount
Right. Because because every time they attack, we get it also.
because it's a permanent we control triggering from a creature attacking.
And also, when they attack them, we get it, no
Yep.
matter what.
So we get 2 from that too.
I guess it's fine. Giving them like 1 treasure, 1 gold a turn is really not the end of the world. This is broken. Do we cut like one of the extra comp? Maybe like this one.
I guess yeah.
Because we have like all the creatures, and then I would rather do the rebound, the retrace, the broken ass one that if we
Yo,
felt like
the extra combats are really cool with Combat Celebrant because uh, it says he has untapped during his control's untap step, but if you untap him with like an extra combat step, you get to activate him as well.
Mhm. But doesn't he say he can only extort once per turn?
Oh, this turn. Okay, never mind. He sucks. Take him out.
No, but he still works with Helm of the Host, so he's still good.
Nah,
You
he
still get
sucks.
2 combat. You still get 2 combats.
No, he's trash, Tom. Just read him. It's trash. Only
You're,
once a turn. I hate it. Go to
yeah,
bed.
once, yeah. Unlike this motherfucker. Oh, this card's fair, I've heard. Not
How
that
many
we have
things
like
can Sun Titan hit in our deck?
that's a good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27 things. That's like a quarter. That's pretty good.
A lot of it is mana rocks, and if that's the best thing he's doing, is it
Yeah,
that?
I mean, I guess we have Reclamation and Palace Siege
Because if
for the
he's just
creatures.
getting back, like half that list was not creatures. We hit like 6 creatures that he could bring back, which I think that's where we care about it.
Yeah, okay.
Because like if someone blows up like a mana rock, it sucks, and I guess he could bring it back.
I would love a world where Audric and Martin are, hanging out, chilling on maxing on cool, outside of the school with a couple of guys.
Tom, I would please like you to shut up and go to home.
I am home. I know what we could play. There's that land that like tutors and equipment, right?
Yeah, it's a Boros land.
Do we want to play that?
I think it enters tapped, but I think it's from Strixhaven.
What is it called?
Uh,
Is it a port?
is that what they were?
I don't remember.
I know exactly what you're talking about too. I think it was just like its uncommon set. I think.
Yeah, it's these. It's Kaldheim.
Oh, it's Coldheim. Oh, that's right. I forgot it had a. There it is. I just need a bigger one that I could actually read. Where are you? I literally just saw you. Oh, it's Axgard Armory, not Asgard. Axgard. Because they're just riding that line.
It's or equipment. So it can get this too. I mean, Inventor's Fair might be good because we have a lot of artifacts. And like Helm of the Host wins this the game. Probably. A lot of creatures win with it. So we probably should push for it maybe and maybe not run sword. I don't know. Or just like cut down on some of the multicolored lands. I don't know.
So I say we cut the commander, we add blue green, we play Sultai, and we play partner unblockable. There we go.
Yeah, no, we
Fixed
nailed
it.
it. We don't have to play Bog.
Yeah, okay.
We can cut that.
Yo, boom, deleted, gone.
But maybe like Inventor's Fair is better, but we don't know how much artifacts we're gonna have at the end of this. I don't know.
Okay, maybe we don't need Tome of Legends if we have like all the really good draw with like Necropotence and stuff.
I mean, we don't have like a ton of good draw. It's just those two. And like Painful Truths. I think that this is better than just playing this, I guess.
It's a one-time big draw as compared to just like an overtime draw, but we do get 2 counters on it every time we attack with our commander, which is cool.
It's a +2 as compared to like this. You know. I guess we just cut that. And what about
Maybe you are right with Blade of Selves. Maybe it's just kind of we don't get as much value out of it. We're just like hitting with numbers. And the thing is, I think we even miss like the attack buff from a lot of the other cards. Like I think with like Fervent Charge, and isn't Morog a static buff or an attack trigger buff?
Attack Trigger?
There he is. Each creature control has +1/+0 for each time it has attacked this turn.
Oh yeah. So it is just a.
So technically, it's put in tapped and attacking. So I don't even think I think even the Myriad doesn't hit that either. So maybe it's not. Maybe we could forget about the Blade of Selves. Just making the extra copies is kind of cool, I guess, but we don't get any of the other triggers out of them.
It does a lot of damage though.
Depending what we have, I guess.
But I mean, we have other things to deal
But
damage.
our big damage dealer potentials are mostly legendaries, though.
Yeah, and also we have like
Yeah, and I think like over time, like Fire Emancipation is just gonna hit harder than.
Same thing with this.
Yeah. Giselle's kind of not bonkers. God, we still need to make like 5 more cuts. I hate this.
6.
Okay, if we have the Death Touch, dude, maybe we don't need the Ankle Shanker.
You think?
So I think the general. But then also he gets First Strike though. It's so good, and we want to attack and go sideways. You want to cut Archetype?
What do you think?
So giving him a death touch makes them less likely to be blocked.
Yeah.
But if they have a chance to trade, like if it's like, hey, I'm gonna just kill this so I don't have to deal with it, they're probably just gonna make the block anyway.
That's why we have Iroh as Stillman Gate and Rage Reflection. But I guess we can cut one of the 2 of these.
But I guess if we have all those, we don't need
the
the
Ankle
death
Shanker
touch.
better.
Yeah. I guess it just stays more on theme.
I mean, we also have this, if we.
Yeah. What about Leonin War Leader? Maybe it's just another token generator that maybe it's like not as strong as it could be. Grave Titan, I love Daddy. Give me that artwork, it's so pretty.
Now I like this. Because right off the bat, it makes 4?
So, no, because it puts 2 counters on it. and it's equal to its power. So we get
6 for 3.
yeah, right, because it's also going to trigger twice. Wait, how's it work? Oh no, so what's going to happen is it dumps a counter on it, and you
Dumps 2
get
counters on it.
well, no. So how it triggers an additional time. So the triggers actually happen separately. So it'll go attack, trigger, put a counter on it. It's a 2-3, get 2 counters. Then put a third counter on it. Put another counter on it. Now it's a 3-4, get 3. So you get 5. That's how the triggers will work because they trigger 2 times. It's not. It doesn't like. It's not a replacement effect saying this happens twice. It's triggers 2 times. So they both triggers go on the stack separately and resolve separately.
I get you. Uh
Tom, when do we get a new version of the Titans? Except maybe they're all different. Like, well, instead of having Grave Titan, we'll have Grace Titan, and it's the new white one.
yeah, right.
And Sun Titan will be Soul Titan. He's gone even farther beyond.
Yeah, right. That sounds...
Inferno Titan will become Infern Yes Titan. It'll be green. That says spells can't be countered.
That's stupid.
Frost Titan just stops existing because it's the worst one. Primeval Titan just becomes Evil Titan. It's the new black one.
Uh Oh, I just thought of a funny card. The Argentum Armor. It's a lot of mana, but getting to pop 2 permanents a turn.
There's probably a version of this deck that we didn't even really think about where we made it like an equipment-based deck, and we just go off like all the equipment triggers.
Yes.
But that doesn't seem as much fun. Then you're just playing another Mardu equipment deck.
Okay, I'm gonna cut the goad. Because we have like plenty of things to make it insanely hard to block. We don't need the extra addition of them attacking each other. And even though it deals damage, like we're gonna be able to murder them probably pretty quickly. Oh, there was that. I forgot about the Boar God also. But the problem with the Boar God is the creatures it puts in miss the triggers.
Yeah.
Uh. You could just say no blocks, right?
No, it says they have to block this turn if able, and you choose how they block. So they do have to block.
Still seems good to me.
Yeah.
I feel like this is just gonna get bad after. I mean,
No.
first
I
strike,
kinda
death
agree.
touch, double strike, fiery emancipation, attack, draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. Still kind of good. I mean, 3 more cards. I still want that little bit of lifelink so we don't have to feel bad for attacking. Just that like off chance that we need to use it. Also, if we keep 16 artifacts in here, is it reasonable to swap this for Inventor's Fair?
Mm,
Or is this just this can only tutor this and Helm of the Host and Sword of the Anime.
but then, like, are we really that hardcore looking for him? But at least the other one does enter untapped.
Helm of the Host, yes. This is rough, dude. I like all of these.
Yeah, no, they're all real good, and I'm just like, what do I?
And this is a lot more expensive than the last one.
Yeah, lands are more expensive, and we have actually some expensive creatures. The Titans have kind of gotten up there a little bit.
Okay,
Maybe like Mardu Sense he's the worst.
no, that's really good. It's not like a up to. It's every creature that attacks adds 2 goblins with it.
Well, non-tokens anyway.
Yeah, which I mean, we still have a ton of.
Yeah.
I feel like that's still pretty good. And this thing seems ridiculous. They'll get +4/+4 every time they attack.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we just
What
cut.
if?
Maybe we just cut this.
I guess maybe we have enough like front loading our creatures with double strike and death touch and additional combats, and we have a decent amount of
Protection.
removal already
Protection.
and protection.
We have the better one. Uh,
How many more do we have to cut?
2, I think.
Tom, please help me. Like, is Goldspan Dragon the worst of them? I know it's like kind of ramp. No, but
No, it's mega ramp. It also makes
that's
them
mega ramp,
It taps for. It makes them tap for double.
right? And we get
It's
like
stupid.
4 out of it.
They're lucky this doesn't make treasure. No, this is ridiculous.
No, yeah, you're right.
For 5 mana, it's paying back 4 of the mana immediately.
Then what if we?
Man, there's so much good protection nowadays. My God, we're spoiled.
We really are.
Like, look at
Like,
this. Like, Teferi's protection, like, Flawless Maneuver, Akroma's Will, and, like, Guardian of Faith. Like, these are all so good.
especially with the Chroma's Will pulling double duty.
I mean, this could potentially get a lot.
Yeah,
mean-
but it's only as good as what's stuff in the defending players' graveyards.
So I guess
Sometimes
the other stuff we have might just be better.
Yeah, because what if you're playing against a bunch of spell slinger decks and it's like they have like 2 creatures in their graveyard that are just okay.
Even though I do like the effect.
What if we take out the commander and we just go? No. No, Tom. I was kidding. Don't put it back.
I can't go back. All right. It's one more card. I'm even
I don't know,
like
Tom.
thinking in my mind, like, should we cut the pains to play more basics to make this better, like the anime, or do we just like, okay, it's good sometimes when we draw it and we only have like 7 basics.
I think it's just good if we have it, type thing.
But like, we're gonna burn through the basics so quickly, and like, if we draw any of them, like that card's dead in 2 turns. So either we cut it or make it work better, because it's definitely broken in here.
Maybe we should make it work better then, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe we cut the pains. Either the pains or the filters.
I don't like filters as much as pains because filters are really hard to keep open mana with at the end of turn because like if you have like one or two, like it really kind of like screws you over on your colors at times.
Did I miss one? We'll put one of each. Okay, that's a little bit better to me. I know it's stupid to like kind of minus, but like this card is so good in this deck, it's worth making it work, and then it makes this much better.
No, I agree.
Because like we're gonna burn through it like way too quickly, and we have the best that we can play in here. And like because we're also playing the Chromatic Lantern, we definitely make it work. And speaking on that, what land are we cutting? Kidding.
It was the filters.
No, I was just joking, Derek. Like we're cutting a land.
Oh yeah, we can land.
No, no.
We're not ramping. We don't need it, Tom. We don't need it.
No, I'm not Mike. Did you know that he told me that he actually plays 35 lands in his deck because he doesn't count the MDFCs? He's like, I forgot to. No. He knows he should. He just made all those arguments thinking that he actually plays 34 in every deck. You know? Oh, which by the way, this is 35 lands, I think. Or no, do we have 5 MDFCs? I think we have 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 36, yeah.
So we could go down a land.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, we could. The question is, now that's hard to choose. Because we just put more basics in. Or do we just cut like a ramp source? Hold on. 1. That's not ramp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Maybe cut one ramp spell. Maybe we don't need that many.
Maybe. Is this blasphemous? Maybe we just don't need it. The only thing it's really good with is this. Otherwise, like we're not doing a ton of drawing. And oh my god, we didn't put in Reliquary Tower.
We don't need it. Tom, breathe. We don't need it.
Oh, I just remembered my keyboard pad. No, we definitely do not need it in this deck. But the Thought Vessel... Do we sculpt our hands?
It might be, yeah.
Do we sculpt our hands?
Look, we're not playing blue. I no longer care about this deck.
Derek, I can't even... It won't let me. My finger won't click. Maybe if I... Hold on.
Try it. Use your toe. That's the wrong button.
Wait.
You just put 2 copies instead. It's like, yeah, that's better. We don't need it, Tom. We're not going to draw that many cards. I was like, I feel physically sick.
feel better. I lost my cap. Son of a gun. Gotta put that cap on that so I can throw it.
All right, so now let's see how it does.
Seems pretty good. There's definitely some, like, value generation, but not exactly. See, like, Tome of Legends. There's a good one. And look, our boy.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, I'm already regretting cutting Thought Vessel. Ah! Oh, let's go back in after this game. I'll go fucking arcade sing it while you're not looking. I don't fucking care. I don't need that good card. I swear to God.
Tom, I will put you in the corner and you will sit there.